Happy Thursday. Oh my goodness, the weekend is in sight. We've got pinnies on, ready to craft. It's going to be a really fun show. Love this. Oh, it's just, I was like, why is it sitting funny? It's just because of my mic, isn't it? Okay. We've got a great show. We've got a brand new live launch. Thank you for bearing with us throughout some technical difficulties. Jess, our producer, good morning, Jess.
Good morning.
Just had to hit the refresh button.
Yeah.
That's all it took.
Yeah.
All it took. My name's Rebecca Monks and I'm going to be hosting this fabulous show for you, full of fundamental essentials for your craft stash and our brand new pinny, of course. And my little pinny twin, it's the wonderful Amy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
They're so nice, aren't they?
They're so lovely.
I mean, I haven't taken mine off since Tuesday.
Oh, really? I know. You're the model on the website.
No, but
for
this
it.
one's not ironed.
Oh, okay.
I left the 2 ironed ones at Hobby Maker on Tuesday.
Oh. I've just sort of fallen in love with the pocket as well.
I know. They're so good, aren't
Oh
they?
my goodness, yeah.
How
It's like a
tight
little
and
kangaroo
clean are we?
pouch.
Should have a competition, see how much we could put in.
I know, yeah, right. Okay, so welcome to our show. Good morning. Our Fiona says, Jess, you've saved the day. Let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. Okay, we have this fabulous I was going to say that was last week's, wasn't it? It is the Golden Oldies kit. The fabulous, wonderful Golden Oldies kit. We've got the question. Just keep talking. Okay, so this is beautiful. I don't even know why we're giving this away, to be fair. I said this on Monday. I was like, this is a cracking prize.
And you're going to get it in plenty of time, aren't you, to make your Christmas cards?
Oh, yeah,
for this
definitely.
year with it.
And especially with it being toppers, last minute makes always turn to toppers. Okay, like, share and comment. Which of the following animals cannot stick their tongue out? We've got 5 lucky winners. And it's, there we go, worth $19.99. Do bear with us. We are having a few technical gremlins this morning. Is it A, crocodile, B, penguin, C, sloth? Oh, we've got answers coming in already. Everybody knows. You've had the question all week. Okay, shall we talk about this launch, Amy? Because it's pretty spectacular, isn't it? I think at this time of year, even though the year's not over, we start looking ahead to next year's crafting.
Oh, definitely. There'll be people that have finished their Christmas makes.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not those people, are we?
Yeah, that's not us.
No. But yeah, these are going to be something, and they're something that we're going to be using time and time again, isn't it? Because they're going to be part of our sort of core range.
Absolutely, yeah. We launched some essentials it was a good few years ago now, and we just thought it was time to add to that family, give everything a little bit of a refresh. They're really fun and modern, but also classic at the same time.
Definitely, and I love the smaller stamps because I think you can do so much with them.
Yes.
And when you see some of the card samples that ourselves and the design team have done, it will just give you so many more ideas.
There's a lot.
There's a lot, yeah.
Absolutely. And we know everybody's treated themselves to the alcohol pens, the metallic markers, the gel pens. So it's really good to have a nice core range of stamps that you can use with those products.
Yeah, and to practice your colouring.
And to practice with,
like I was saying, in the handbook that came with the alcohol markers, some of those images are in these stamps.
They are.
So you can really sort of practice that colouring, and yeah, they're just a go-to, aren't they?
They are.
Now.
They really are an absolute amazing must-have for your stash. So, like I say, we've given you our thoughts on it, but once you see them, you will be falling in love. Let's have a little watch of the VT. Wow, such stunning samples and inspiration throughout there. Absolutely amazing. Lots to colour with now, so new stamps are handy, says Fiona on YouTube. Sam says she's got to decide if she's messy enough for a penny. Of course. Don't take the risk. We have got that apron for you. Or is it just we're just showing it.
I mean, the best way to show it is
That's so true. So this amazing, I'm going to be in the wall in a minute. It's an amazing crafting apron. It is 100% cotton. We were just saying like how nice it feels on. You can tell it's good quality.
You can, yeah, and I love the fact that it's branded, but then there's really long ties on it. So when
let's
sample
give a bit of a spin.
do you remember when the when the sample came?
Yeah.
And the ties were really short.
Yeah.
And we were like, no, that's not good enough. Yeah, and then when this arrived, everyone in the office tried it to make sure that it sort of suited everyone, which it does.
It absolutely does. It has got adjustable straps here, so you can sort of have that a bit tighter, have it a bit looser. It's totally up to you. Love it.
I love that because sometimes they come too low down and you've already spilt things.
I know.
Before the apron starts, haven't you? But at least with this.
Absolutely. And they're great as well. Honestly, if you've got a hunky-dory husband, right, we have so many ladies in the comments that say, oh, my husband's rolling his eyes at my order. Can you imagine him on the barbecue with one of these on?
Do you know what? I feel like we need to do some sort of like photo competition or something with these aprons, because I think, Dave at Hobby Maker had his on Tuesday.
Absolutely.
They're going to be in the craft room, into the kitchen, aren't they? Into the garden.
Absolutely, yeah. Gardening, baking, crafting. Like I say, hunky-dory husbands can join in as well. It's got a really nice deep pocket as well. Like I say, you saw us demonstrate that. Like I say, sort of kangaroo pouch kind of level. Depending on how tall or short you are, I guess. But again, like I say, it's really, really deep. Like the end of my hand is there. So you're going to be able to put scissors, little tools in there, little gems.
Yeah, because a number of times I craft like on the sofa and then lose
my
pokey tool or my scissors, which you don't really want to lose down the side of the sofa, is it? So it's going to be perfect for that as well.
Absolutely. Okay. Lots of people are loving this. Viv says she's not, but she's not messy enough to require a pinny, but she needs one anyway.
Do you know what I think? Red liner tape. This is going to solve my issue of red liner tape sticking to me.
Absolutely. Lynn Bell's just ordered.
Yeah.
She's got a Christmas fair, so she can wear it for that. Yeah, you do look good, don't you?
What I want. I
Professional.
want to see these photos as well. I think we need to. Jess, can we set something up? We need
send us your photos.
Something like that, because it'll be really fun.
I think so.
And have we mentioned the price?
No, we haven't. It's $12.99. What a bargain. I feel like you could buy a plain, bog standard, boring old kitchen pinny for that.
More than that, if you were in like a garden centre or
a cook shop, I know.
It
they
would
are
be
a lot more.
But this was not the price it was going to be. So I went to Hobby Maker on Tuesday with this, thinking it was $19.99.
Yeah.
And we were going to do it on offer at $16.99.
Okay, yeah.
For sort of a short time. So that was on the way to Hobby Maker, and then when I got there, this was the price. I was like, what's happened on my journey down to make it $12.99? But I wasn't going to argue with that.
Absolutely, 100%.
I mean, what a great stocking filler.
Secret Santa money, practically.
Brand new, people won't have them yet. So if you know crafters, this is
perfect, isn't it? Absolutely perfect. Jackie says, I'm not an apron person, but I love the look of these. Donna on YouTube, Donna McMillan, deep pockets to hide my sweetie stash in. Oh my gosh, can you imagine some little sweeties in there?
I feel like we're just going to wear these all day, every day in the office, just for that reason. This is just going to be
amazing. Fiona says this would be so handy for bunny grooming. Saves me getting covered in bunny fluff, assuming they wash well. Well, they're 100% cotton, so I think you can just chuck them in at 30 or 40 and jobs are good.
I just ironed it on the reverse, just so I didn't
iron on the reverse, because you don't want to spoil that motif. Though it's not like, you know, when you do vinyl projects on the Cricut and it stick like, you can feel the raised, you can't feel that. It's been like professionally adhered on.
And I feel at some point we could do another project, you know, like we did with the hanging stories.
I feel like if you've got a Cricut at home, you could easily vinyl like your name on it or your company.
That'd be nice. If you've got a Facebook page, you sell your cards, things like that.
Big QR code on your belly. I love that. Right, let's have a look at this launch as well, because we could just chat all day about the pinny.
Shall we?
Shall we? Yeah, we better add. Okay, so the fundamentals, the set 1 multi-buy. Is that the for him, her and the background, Jess? Amazing. 3 of your beautiful stamp sets. 19.98. Again, we had lots of people on the comments saying they really want to practice their colouring. This is such a great price point to do that.
Definitely, and I feel like the size of the images, you can create cards from them.
Yeah.
You know, all size cards, which you'll see later on. But then also, they're not too daunting.
No, they're not.
That you think, that's such a large space that I need to colour in. And they're so well designed.
They really are.
You know, it will show you where to highlight, and as I say, if you've got the handbook, that's going to really help as well.
Absolutely. So, you know, as you said, Amy, just such a fantastic starting point. And as well, if you are building a bit of a stamp stash to go with like your new pens and things, it's really good because these have got tons of versatile sentiments on here. So we've got the first one, especially for her, you've got 3 sentiments on here. And I just feel like you can never have too many sentiments.
Definitely not. I mean, on there, you've got It's a Girl, so that could be your baby card.
Your baby cards.
Hope your day is as special as you are. I mean, I've used that on other cards, not just with these stamps.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
They're just so great, aren't they? Maybe for the insides of your cards.
Yeah.
You know, save yourself using an insert. I always love to use a stamp sentiment on the inside. So easy, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, and you've got the nice thing, if you've got the inks as well, you can do it in so many different colours, can't you? But even having that champagne bottle on there means you could do like happy anniversary card,
wedding, engagement,
congratulations.
Yeah.
All sorts with that as well, isn't it?
Absolutely. Let's flip it round. You can see the packaging. So we've got the sentiments to a little princess. Hope your day is as special as you are, and it's a girl. It is properly from birth and beyond, isn't it, this stamp set? You've got the baby girls, the little girls, the teens and 20s.
But then my mother-in-law, it was her birthday this week. You could have put Hope your day is as special as you are.
That's what I mean.
On that one as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, 100%. And then you've got really nice little bits and pieces, again, from the baby girls and beyond. So we've got the unicorn, the fairy wand, the little princess crown there. And then again, the really nice ones for sort of like teens, 20s, but again, even older. You know, we all love a little bit of lippy and a bit of powder, don't we?
Oh, we
it's
do.
Lovely. The dress as well. Obviously, we've coloured it in pink. It could be a prom dress, a wedding dress, just in white.
Oh, nice.
Bridesmaids dresses, if you're doing like little thank you cards or favours. You could, you know, obviously colour them to match your scheme. But again, just such a great one. You've got the birthday cake, as Amy said, the champagne bottle covering so many different things, and the pretty little unicorn. You've got 18 stamps there in total. You can buy them separately, $9.99. The next one we've got is the Just For Him, because we couldn't leave the boys out if we're doing the girlies. This one's got 4 sentiments, and you've got Here's to You. Again, another one that's just going to go with every occasion, every recipient. And then you've got some really cool themes on there. So you've got to a top lad, to the birthday boy, and it's a boy as well. And again, going from like baby to teens to 20s to older. So you've got obviously the baby sort of themes, like with the rocket and the dinosaur. Then again, you've got the jumper, which could be a school jumper, a football or cricket jumper, the trainers, obviously the football, and then you've got the games console items there, the beer and the tools. So again, you're covering a lot of themes there. Again, one to have in your stash for things like Father's Day, male birthdays, absolutely and again, like I say, all those baby boy cards as well. Just so handy to have in your stash, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. So they are fantastic. And then we have your Funky Loops background set. So this is just great. Absolutely great, because sometimes the thing with stamps is it's really hard to background build, isn't it?
Yes.
And it can be really daunting. Obviously, you stamp this lovely jumper out and you think, right, well, that's a little jumper. Now what do I do with the whole rest of a big white card?
Yes.
You know, very, very daunting. This one is just great. And like I said, we've designed it to be this really fun and funky, but nothing too, you know, it's going to work with everything. It's very universal, very, very simple in its design. So again, it's just got those really funky swirls and textures with the little ditzy dots in there as well. If you do have any questions, please do let us know. Stacey is in the chat as well. So that's really, really handy to know. So 1998, and again, I think we need to see these cards, don't we? I mean, just look at this one. What a stunning sample by Wendy. She's coloured that dress in the purple and then done this sort of border strip. And this is, again, another way of how you can background build. You can just stamp that over and over again. You can have it as a whole background. You can have it as panels, as little squares. Totally up to you. Fantastic colouring as well.
Absolutely stunning, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
All of the samples, we just absolutely loved them, didn't we, from the design team?
We really did. They did such a good job. Look at this little space one with the rockets on there. They're fantastic, aren't they? Beautiful. Going around that little sort of planet theme, getting your inks out. That's by Natalia. We've got this one as well. Super elegant with those little kind of almost birthday icons there. Really, really little work that you have to do to make these look good. We've got the birthday boy in there. Again, just a simple spongy ink background there. And then you've got those delightfully dotty squares there just to sort of almost look like little Polaroid icons. They're so good, aren't they? Absolutely brilliant. Fab samples by the team, says Donna. Thank you so much. Again, oh, there's just some stunning, stunning samples. Again, really easy to do that background building technique.
I mean, that one looks like it could be like an 18th or a 21st.
Doesn't it just?
Like a really
very classy,
card. Yeah.
Very elegant. Yeah, really special. And again, fantastic colouring from Jessica on there. Really, really beautiful. Again, we've got the one with the little pink labels on there. It looks so good in pink. We've got this really fun and funky make as well with those fun folds. Again, chopping them into squares and making them almost like little toppers is such a good idea. We've got, oh, this one's so sweet as well. It's a girl.
I love the background
fantastic?
as well. Just using that.
That little flower.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect, isn't it? So quick and easy. And then we've got one more. Oh, this one. Again, I saw this one on the BT. Look at the little unicorn mane with the rainbow hair. Isn't that gorgeous? So gorgeous. That one's from Kim. And then we've got a couple with that background as well. So again, isn't it beautiful? We've got lots of different colours in here. So this is completely used on its own. We've got some of those beautiful pearl drops that we launched as well. Fantastic. We've got it all dressed up for Christmas on here. We've got a little bit of heat embossing. Again, really nice, simple background there. And again, you can have it in any colour you choose. We've got those flowers and that sentiment. Another one of Wendy's makes there. Isabel says, all ordered, just too good to resist. Naughty step here. No one's going on the naughty step today. Do not worry. No one is going on that naughty step. Congratulations for your order. Thank you so much. That is wonderful. But we're going to see a demo, aren't we, Amy?
We are. So we are going to use this background because I just absolutely
so
love
fun.
it. And I think it's just so different, isn't it?
Yeah.
To what we've had before. So we are going to take this out of the wrapper. And then we are going to do it. We're going to do it onto white cardstock because we're going to ink it. And then we are going to use some silver embossing powder. So let's get our stamping platform.
Amazing.
So because of the size of it, I would always recommend using your stamping platform for something this size, just because we want to make sure that we get a really good impression the first time.
Absolutely. And also, this is not one that I'm quite confident with a block, I'd say, but this is not one that I would attempt with a block.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, the smaller ones I have done with a block. Yeah, just especially if you're doing sort of a background with lots of them on. I think you're okay to do that, but I think with this
there's
larger
just too much
one,
surface, isn't there?
Yes. So just taking your anti-static bag just to make sure that that embossing powder isn't going to cling to anything that we don't want it to. And then we're going to bring in our embossing and watermark ink pad.
Amazing.
And just go all over this.
Lots of people ordering today. This is what we like.
They're just, honestly, and I was saying the other day that when we do like the magazine, you know, like the sketch challenge, where we make 3 cards, we always do one with a topper collection, one with a die set, but then we always try and do one with stamps as well.
Absolutely.
So if you are predominantly a stamper, and I think these are going to appear quite often in that, because they're core range.
Absolutely.
You're going to keep seeing these, aren't you, throughout the year?
Yeah, and 100%. And like I say, I'm always on the hunt for new sentiment stamps. So the fact that there's so many in here is just right up my street.
So just making sure that we press all over, just to make sure we've got that impression. And then you can just about see it, can't you, in there. So let's go in with our embossing powder. Embossing is still one of the best things, isn't it, in crafting?
Just magical.
Yeah.
It's so great, especially because Natalie obviously emptied a desk yesterday, which was sad, but she had so many goodies and she had loads of embossing powders, you know.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, she said she'd put some into the craft room, which will be nice. So there is our image, and then let's just pour that into
I mean, that just looks flawless, doesn't it? And that's the precision that you get with your stamping press.
So let's just make sure that is all away. And then we can get our heat tool out.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Karen Milne has just ordered my apron. No more getting covered in glitter. Oh, perfect. So great if, like you say, you're using embossing powders, your glitters.
Yeah.
Your anti-static bags as well. You know, it's just going to be perfect for that kind of crafting.
I think just all crafting, isn't it? Whether you do, you know, I mean, these would have been perfect when we did our Halloween painting the other week here, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What other comments have we got? Let us know if you are ordering.
Yeah, we like to know, don't we, what people are
Yep, Sarah has just ordered my apron to wear in an event. Any event I do, as I have 99% of it's hunky-dory. That's it.
Oh,
if all your cards are hunky-dory, you are going to look so professional, aren't you?
Yeah, you're on brand, aren't you?
Absolutely. And I think just the eye-catching colour, and even just wearing a pinny, it's a bit like a mini uniform, isn't it? You just look smart and professional.
Yeah, and if you've got some of the other products we've had recently, like the storage, and you know, things like even the heat tool.
Yeah.
If, like your craft room is predominantly hunky-dory, then just having this apron sort of hanging on the door when you're not wearing it is just going to...
It's just going to look good, isn't it?
Yeah. So there is our background, and then we're going to come in with some of our ink. So we've got our powder blue, our spearmint, and our lime zest.
Ooh,
let's go
nice.
Let's go lime zest first. Yeah. Why not?
These are a great mix of colours.
I absolutely love these colours. So all we're going to do is just go in and just add, and we're just going to do sort of random sort of colourways. So put a bit down here, and this will work. The nice thing about this is it work with both of those stamp sets, won't it? Sort of the girls one
and the boys.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's it. And obviously you can see the samples. We've got them on both, and we've got it alone as well with just a die cut sentiment.
Yeah. So we'll leave that one out just in case we want to go back in and add any more. And then next we've got our spearmint. So this one.
Donna's ordered the apron. Leslie Dunn says, apron, I've missed this. Don't worry, we'll be showing it again. Well, we're both wearing them, so we can't not show it again.
So let's do a bit over here. Yeah, I think this would look really good. You know, like did it in gold and then do like, you know, the bright pink and the oranges and just really sort of...
These are great, great pairs.
So that's that one. And then lastly, we'll go in with our powder blue. And I think new crafters as well, these stamps are going to be perfect, aren't they? They're sort of covering so many occasions.
I think that's it. I know, and that's what we always say about stamps and dies, is if you're building a stash, you've got to get the ones that work the hardest for you.
Definitely.
And I think these do, because like you say, you've got balloons, you've got champagne, you've got cake, you know, so they're going to be all your birthdays, but then you've also got new baby.
Yeah.
You've got christenings, weddings, absolutely loads, you know.
I mean, you've even got the florals, haven't you? So if you were doing like a get well or
Get well sympathy,
you could do them with those as well.
I think that's it, and it's having things that, like I say, really, really work hard for you, that you know that you're going to get out week after week, day after day.
Yeah.
You can always, they're just going to be trusty old faithfuls.
Definitely, yeah. So all we need to do now is just chop this down. So let's go that way, and then we'll see how much we need to cut off. Let's just do that one. Pens are rolling around, but you can see how quickly as well you're going to be able to make cards with these. You know, we're doing this from, you know, almost start to finish, aren't we? So you'll be able to see
the process,
how quickly you are going to be able to.
Absolutely. Shelley Alden says, just read the magic words, your order has shipped.
Oh, those are the words we like to hear, isn't it?
This is wonderful. Share with the class, though, what you've got.
Oh, yeah, please do.
Always.
So then we're going to come in and just mat it onto some of our black stamping cards. I think if we do that at 4. And then we just double check. Leaving a slight border. I think the black just makes it pop, doesn't it, when you've got that?
I really like black with stamping, and often as well, I mean, I don't know whether you might be heat embossing it in the silver to match, but sometimes if you're just sort of stamping and colouring, it's more often than not, you're going to stamp your sentiment in black.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
And I think it really, perfect.
Yeah, because I think it, like you say, it just gives it that bit of sort of, stands out a bit more, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just gives it a nice sort of crisp finish.
Yeah. So let's take some more of this. So we've got our sort of the basis of a card, and then we're going to come in with the set here, and let's do to the birthday boy.
Oh, yay. Janice Kirby has just ordered the apron, the stamps, woohoo, and some foam pads. Can't go wrong with foam pads. Best order ever.
Yeah.
Janberry has ordered an apron. This is just great news. Keep these comments coming in. This is giving me life. I love this.
It's like shopping with other people's money.
It's great, isn't it?
That's always a good one. So just using Art Versifying here, just leaning, just making. Yeah, and I think it just, with that black in the background as well.
Oh, it's perfect.
It just pops on there, doesn't it? So let's cut this one out, and then we can add it to the black stamping card again. This is where I get really messy. So let's do it. Should be able to do it about on that one. Making sure I don't touch it. I think we need a new blade in this trimmer.
Oh, do you know?
It's not. And then what we can do is, if we do the same sort of border onto this one, let's grab our.
That's one hands there if you need them.
Oh, thank you. I think it's because I've just put a new one in my one on my desk. It
feels.
Yeah,
it feels rubbish compared. Yeah, I get that.
So just making sure. And then if we put this on, so just leaving that border there, and then if we could use the trimmer, but we can just eyeball
I know, this is what I do with these.
Yeah.
And also, if you're not the best straightest cutter, like you said, this is what I do. I go in again and sort of.
Yeah. So we've got that to the birthday boy, and we could leave it like that, but I think we're just going to let's add one of the sweaters in. So what we will do, let's bring in our stamping card again. And I think what we'll do, we'll ink it first and then stamp onto it. So shall we use, I think silver, or should we carry on with the black?
Oh, Amy, don't let me make these decisions.
What do we think, Jess?
Jess thinks black.
we'll do black then. So let's take this one off here.
But again, I think with this jumper, if you're just doing it in like a solid colour, and maybe you're not a colourist, or maybe you haven't treated yourselves to the pens, you could just go in with your Prism ink and just.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. Just do that, and then using these colours, and then we'll just stamp on top of it. So we'll start off. So we'll do one in the lime zest. And we were saying you could always add things onto the fronts of these, a number maybe, couldn't you?
Oh yeah. Or like a birthday jumper.
Yeah.
Or an initial. If you've got any of the small alphabet stamps.
There we go. That's going to be fine to do it on there. And then let's just do another one in the spearmint. I think we'll go.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm sure we've got loads of little small alphabet stamps. If you have a look on the website, you could well put, like, say, a number or an initial.
And I think also you could probably get some of the images in. So what I was thinking of, you could almost get the dinosaur, at least some of it in.
Yeah,
you know, use like your masking sheets.
Oh yeah, that would be such a great
idea. Go in
idea.
and try and do that. So there we go. I think those are going to be fine.
Geraldine has ordered the stamps and the apron. This is amazing. I'm so glad that people are ordering today's launch as well.
I know, that's a nice thing, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, I do love it to hear, like, just in general what people are buying, but buying today's launch is just phenomenal. That looks great, Amy.
And this is sort of going to the basic, isn't it? So just literally inking onto here. You could use your Matte-tastic, or if you've got the, you know, the matte colour blocks.
Yeah.
You could use those as well. So if you aren't into colouring and think, oh, maybe stamps aren't for me, there's still lots and lots of ways that you are going to be able to use them.
Absolutely. So yeah, the thing with stamps is you just don't let some techniques put you off. If you don't want to use them that way, I think everybody really can join in the fun with stamps.
Oh, definitely.
Even if you haven't got a lot of time, you haven't got a lot of resources, you still can have a lot of fun.
Because of the versatility of them, isn't it? There's so much you can do.
Yeah, 100%.
So let's just go around this one now. It's just... And I cut quite a few of these stamps out as well, and they're super easy to cut around as well. There's no sort of real fiddly areas.
No, there isn't. They're really nice and easy to
sort
do.
Of fussy cut them, you're going to be able to do that as well. So just going around. And then you could always, with this as well, go in with your pens afterwards. Just put a bit of highlight on here. We often use with our colouring, you know, like your white gel pen.
Yep, just to add some little pops on,
So let's bring our card in. So we've got a jumper to go there, and then we can put the other one down here.
Oh, so good.
And you can see, as I say, this is from scratch, isn't it?
Absolutely, start to finish.
So you've always, you know, sometimes you think, oh, stamps take too long.
I know, they don't have to.
No. And you don't have to do it in all one go either, do you? You could have like an evening where you just stamp loads of these out.
Yeah.
And then just get one of our little storage boxes.
Yeah.
Just have them all in there, and then when you do need that quick card.
Absolutely. Jess, could we get this mega storage caddy? Because there's been loads of comments about storage, and I'd love to show it. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, because the stamps fit in those, don't they?
Yeah, I know, and a lot of people were saying about, like, you know, what do you do with your loose sentiments? What do you do with bits and pieces?
Yeah.
And I think we should show it again. It's been a while.
So, and there you've got your other one, and we're just going to sit it just down there. So super simple, but I think just nice to show you for the first demo how we can get something, you know, in a relatively short amount of time.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Let's cut this down. I think let's try 7x5 because, make sure my hands clean, it will be nice to have quite a large white border, I think, because we've got that sentiment stamped onto the white. I'm going to see how it looks.
Again, it looks great with a lot of inks and colours to have. Again, it's almost, it works in the same way as the black. It just accentuates everything, makes everything sort of pop.
So let's have a look. I think maybe let's cut down 1/2 inch. So let's do 4.5 by 6.5.
Awesome.
I mean, you could still put it in a 7x5 envelope.
Yeah.
It doesn't, you know, often I make cards that aren't a size, you know.
A standard size.
Obviously, you know me.
You know what? We've got the flexibility, we've got the trimmer, we've got the cardstock, why not? That looks ace on there.
So let's put that onto there. I think we'll cut a bit off the bottom, but let's stick it all down. So.
Oh, you've stolen Craig's. I thought you were just going to get an empty one.
No, we've got none in left.
What, we've got none?
Well, they're out there, but they're not on.
Oh, okay.
I know, I thought you meant we got none for sale then. I was like,
crikey Moses, Jess. I'm going to be showing people something that's out of stock.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Why is Craig's as neat as a flipping new pin?
Yeah, she didn't get mine.
Where's yours?
Oh, you can't find anything on Amy's desk. It's like an absolute maze.
So let's put that there and then we can cut some of that.
Oh my gosh, we've had a comment from Emma that says you could turn these into Christmas jumpers.
Yes, and that you showed a card with this background that had been done as Christmas as well.
Yes, you could just add a little jumper on.
Yeah, just get your Christmas sentiment. Yeah. Oh, we need to do that, Bex.
Yes, we do.
So
yes,
I think
we do.
what we'll do, we'll add this on with our foam pad. So if we just put one in the middle. The only thing you have to be careful of when you're sticking down is it doesn't attach very well to the ink, does it?
Because it's fresh.
Yeah, but we will make sure.
You can always, if you are wanting to sort of move through your cards pretty quickly, you can always just add some glue.
Yes, yeah. So let's put that one. In fact, we can put that there.
Pauline has just ordered the apron before they all go and some glue sticks. Oh, I love the glue sticks. I'm really having a bit of a moment with those again.
The purple
glue
one?
sticks.
Yes, me too. I don't know what it is.
Loving it.
Yeah. And then we will put that one just down there. So just a really simple card to start with, but I think it just really shows how you can use those products and make those difficult mail cards, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Super easy.
Yeah, so great. And again, perfect for like younger boy right through to sort of like middle-aged, I'd send that card to. So absolutely spanning generations, really.
Definitely.
A nice, amazing make to start the show. Michelle says, lovely. Amy, Robin says, very pretty. Karen says, lovely, lovely card. Amy, fab card. Amy, love it, says... Donna, wonderful, thank you. Oh, we've got the comments coming in on Facebook now. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Set 2. Everybody is loving the stamps today, and then we will show you the storage. Okay, so we have got our set 2 multi-buy. You need them both. You absolutely do need them both. This is our set 2 multi-buy. It's got 3 stamp sets, another fantastic background stamp, and then 2 with your images and embellishments on. So we'll go with the first one, which is your fantastic florals. Again, you will always hear us say florals for everything. You cannot go wrong with florals. They just speak 1,000 words. And look at these fantastic florals. You get such variety in here. You get the gerbera, which again is in the colouring handbook, so fantastic to practice with. You're going to get the pansy, the anemone, the rose in bud. Gorgeous bit of leafy foliage. So again, if you don't want to do like fun, sometimes again with mail cards, that is just great on its own as just a sort of green, fresh, crisp foliage card.
Yeah, and you can make these look like any types of flowers,
yeah, you can,
depending on what colours you use.
Absolutely. And again, we've got the other ones there. We've got the little blue forget-me-not, and we've got the, I think this one's like gypsophilia. I think that was what it was designed to be, but again, it just looks like a really gorgeous sort of like sprig there. Catherine Folder says, ideas are rolling with these stamps. You really can get on a roll with them, can't
definitely.
you?
Once you start having a look at them you know, seeing some of the samples, there's so much you can do with them.
Absolutely. And, you know, and I think as the show's been going on, we've been talking about all the different techniques and styles and things that you can do with them. Then we have our butterflies, bees and dragonfly. Again, one you cannot go wrong with in your stash. You've got butterflies in flight, you've got still butterflies, one's from a side profile. Again, how cute is that little dotty heart-shaped butterfly trail? So sweet,
Gorgeous,
isn't it?
yeah.
You've got the bumblebees on there, you've got the silhouette butterflies, absolutely jam-packed. This has got 12 in total, and the fantastic dragonfly on there. So again, another one that's great for background building. You can just pop this into the centre of your card and you are absolutely done. And then the background stamp as well, the stitched trellis. So again, it's just got that really nice cross-hatch trellis feel with the little dashes and kisses on there. So cute to create really nice stitched backgrounds. Again, another great one if you're using your stitch dies. Fab partner. Again, $9.99 each, but that full set for you, the Fundamentals Stamp Set 2, is just $19.98. So essentially you are getting one of these completely free. So it really is the best way to buy them. Fiona says the dragonfly is fab. Angie says she likes the colouring guides that we do on the back. So do I.
Oh, definitely.
When I'm doing my own cards for samples, I will often look to see if the packaging's been designed.
Yeah.
Because they're just great to follow along, aren't they? Especially if you're not the best with, you know, you're not the most green-fingered person. Sometimes it's really good to know what colours animals and flowers are. If you're not that familiar with them, it's really great to follow that sort of guide along. Let's show you some samples and then we will show you that storage as well. Oh, this one's just lovely, isn't it? Look at those wings. They're so good. Absolutely layers and layers of those dragonfly wings. Look at those, absolutely fantastic. This is one of Lisa's. She's done a really nice inky background. I love how she's taken that huge background stamp and just placed it round the side as like a little, almost like shabby chic grid pattern, isn't it?
Really clever way
really
of using
clever
it,
way to use that. Again, just so nice. Almost makes it look really grungy in the best possible way. We've got this one as well. Oh my gosh, and we've got our liquid pearls on there. Absolutely phenomenal. This one is Natalia's. Look at the stunning colouring on that as well. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. We've got this gorgeous honeycomb card, another one of Lisa's fantastic creations, getting your hexagon dies out for that. This is the thing, isn't it? There's just options and options and options on here. We've got these ones embossed in the white. I think we've got a bit of parchment going on with this. Another fantastic one of Lisa's. This one's gorgeous, isn't it? One of Jessica's. Again, getting your masking sheets out and popping those two flowers on there. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
So beautiful. Fantastic colouring. Again, we've got another one that's turned it into a topper, another fantastic one of Jessica's. Really had fun with this one. Again, we've got this beautiful wreath one. Just so good. They're just so good. Every single one is just absolutely delightful. So great. The wings on that dragonfly card, Michelle's just asked, what are the wings? I was just trying to sort of figure that out. I think it's just loads of cardstock. And then we've got some glitter glue on there. I know Lisa might be in the comments though, so if you can, has she done it? Oh no, she's done it on acetate as well with stays on. Yeah, wow. I thought so. Okay, amazing. And then that'll give you that sort of shine, won't it, of the acetate. Fantastic make. Everyone is loving that one. And then we've got the gorgeous little plant pot as well with those pansies and the little forget-me-nots as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, using that background stamp on that plant pot is so clever.
Gorgeous,
so
isn't
clever.
It? Really good.
Let's show the storage and then I promise we're going to get to Amy's second demo. So here we go. This is what, I mean, Craig hasn't even put any of his stamps in, but this is what we use for our stamps because, I mean, it's just fantastic, isn't it? You know, you can just open that out and have it on your desk, etc. And then, oh, he's got an empty one here. So these are the ones these are the boxes that come with the mega storage caddy, 16 in total. And again, once you've sort of got your stamps out, they're really good to put in here, aren't they? They just fit so, I mean, how wonderfully does that fit?
It's just perfect.
It's like they're made for each other. Absolutely made for each other. And as well, if you're stamping, you could have this side with all your stamps and then the other ones fit your inks absolutely perfectly. So it's fantastic partner. You can have one side with your inks, one side with your stamps. You could have one for all your inks and then another one for all your stamps. It's totally up to you. It's $39.99, so it is a little investment piece, but it is well worth the money. It works so hard for you and your staff.
Definitely. And if there's people keep asking you what do you want for Christmas?
One of these.
Yeah.
Always. Absolutely perfect, isn't it? It's got the nice purple handles and again, lots and lots of room in your craft stash. Carries really well, handles really well, and again, just great for popping in the car, on the go crafting as well. Amy, are you ready for demo number 2?
I am indeed. So this time we are going to use the florals and also this one here. Oh, and we've got a butterfly. So you can see, I've just used all 3 stamp sets in one demo.
Oh, amazing.
But you can see how well all of these are going to work together. So we're starting off with a piece of our Matastic duotone, and I've just done it so it is a 5x7 card.
Okay.
And then we've just brought in our Spring Meadow and Charming Check, the Duo Design paper pads.
Nice.
And we are just going to cover the front of this to start with. So we've gone with that sort of darker orange on the front. So just matting these on. So making sure we've got that little border around the edge. So that is our front. And then because we're going to do in the inside, we need to cover those as well. So this was the card that I made on Hobby Maker on Tuesday. So we didn't have time to sort of finish it completely, so I thought what we'd do is revisit it today and go through sort of the measurements.
I think that's awesome.
Finish it off properly.
Yeah, that's it. And I think if anybody did watch the Hobby Maker show, you know, we often say like, oh, I'll finish it at home or I'll finish it another time. It's nice to see it actually being finished.
Yeah, it's lovely to have this another show where we can actually do that. So let's put those onto there. So because it's going to, you might want to display it like that. It's nice to have that sort of decorated as well. So we're then going to come in with our dotty nesting dies.
Nice.
So let me just check the measurement of this one. So this one is 3.5. So we want to add this onto here. So let's get some tape because
I think that's like the 3rd largest out of the set.
it can't trust it not to have a little move around.
Lots and lots and lots of love for that storage caddy. We have got so many people. Janberry says I've got 3 and they're all full.
Yeah.
Robin says I've got 6. Fiona says she's got 2. Michelle says this is ideal. I am off to order one.
Oh, definitely.
You really won't regret it. They are absolutely fantastic.
So we're just going to run this through. So because it's the front of our card, I am also going to just add a piece of cardstock there just to protect it, because if your plates are slightly marked, it can sometimes mark your cardstock as well. So let's run this through. And then we're going to cut them again, so taking the next die up from that one as well, so we can do a frame around that aperture as well.
Amazing.
So, and I think we'll do that in our gold mirror. So let's make sure that that has cut to start with. Perfect. So that is your aperture, and then we'll just cut a gold frame just to go around there. So let's take this one out. And again, tape it down because we don't want it to move around. So just making sure there's sort of equal spacing all the way around these. So and then we will run that through. Make sure we've got the plates lined up. There we go. That one can go in the bin. Yeah, these pockets would be so handy to put things like your tape, wouldn't they?
Wouldn't they?
Just be all ready.
I know, and as well, I'm always coming in here to use that die cutting machine is my favourite.
Yes.
And I'm always coming in and then dashing back out to get like my craft knife or some more die cutting tape. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be popping bits in my pinny from now on.
And then we'll know they're ours then and not the studio ones as well.
I know.
Can't get accused then. So let's just move these plates out the way. So we'll come in with our dotty tape runner now, just so that we can add this onto the front. Just know that one's run out.
Oh, Chloe says, I've missed it. How much are the aprons, please? Oh, Jess, you've read our mind. You've put the details back on. It's only $12.99. They should be $14.99. I mean, to be fair, I think they should have even been more than that.
They should have been $19.99 on Vex.
But they are just $12.99. Well worth treating yourself, asking for one for Christmas, or just buying yourself one for Christmas.
Yeah.
That looks great on there. Nice little aperture.
So I always like to sort of frame it, isn't it, when you've got that. So there is the card front, and then we're going to look at the inside. So I've written the measurements out. So what I'll do, I'll take a photo of them and put them on my Hunky Dory page after the show, because this is what you need. So a piece of cardstock that's 9.5 by 2 3/4. Let me hold it up a minute. So you can see there, and then you need to mark it at 1/2 inch, 4.5 inches and 9 inches along that way. And then if you turn it round, you need to mark it at 3/4 inch and 2 inches, but just down to here. Let me bring it down to all the way down to here, and then just up to this part here. And where I've put these is where you want to cut out. So you are left with, let me bring it in,
This little mechanism.
this shape. So this is the shape that you're going to need for the inside part. But like I say, don't worry, I will put those on there. And then we've cut another matten layer, which we are going to stamp. So this is going to look like a vase of flowers inside the card. So because, or a basket vase of flowers. So what I'm going to do is stamp, let me just put that down just with a tiny bit. We're going to get this one and just stamp it so it looks like a basket.
So cute.
Onto there.
Such a good idea.
So let's just take that. So because it covers all of it, I can't use the magnets, but sometimes I'll just use a bit of your tape runner, and it's absolutely fine to do it onto there.
Yeah.
So again, let's come in with our anti-static bag. And then our embossing and watermark ink pad. I absolutely love this ink pad.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, so good. And then hopefully that is going to be enough onto there. Perfect.
Good to go?
Yep, all good. And then we are going to use our gold. So we can just peel that off there. Bring in a piece of this. This is where you could, they're in my box somewhere. Use your tweezers.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely to do this.
Yeah, we did have those on the other day, actually.
And just brush away. I think the tip with it embossing as well, if you've got a little paintbrush, always really handy as well, just in case you get anywhere you don't want it. So let's have a look. We've just got a tiny bit there and there that we don't want, and then just a tiny bit there. There we go. Look, you see I've still made a mess.
Oh, it happens. Embossing powder is...
It's quite a full one, I think that's why.
I know.
But it goes so far, doesn't it? I borrowed some yesterday and it looked like there was not a lot left in there, but it still did.
I know, it went really
did everything
far.
that you needed it to do. So let's just heat this up now. Grab our heat tool. You can see it'll just start to go. There we go. I think this is going to be a really useful background stamp for any florals that we do, isn't it?
Yeah.
It can look like a trellis, can't it? Or
but like it does to me just look like a really nice, just sort of stitchy cross hatch check pattern as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a trellis.
no, and also if you got the pearl drops, adding the pearl drops into the centres of each one of these where they cross over.
Yeah.
Is just.
There's some gorgeous samples that have done that. Absolutely, 100%. Leslie has ordered the apron. Not only has she ordered the apron, she's ordered one for a friend for Christmas.
Oh, how lovely.
How nice. How good is it to match with, like, I mean, I know we're matching today. We are literally matching.
We've got animal print and our aprons.
And hunky-dory aprons. I just said this, like, we had a bit of a laugh about it because it was not planned to match. But I love it.
We're here for it.
We're here for it. We took the assignment seriously.
Yeah. So there you've got. It looks stunning, doesn't it? In that gold.
Oh, doesn't it?
And then what you want to do is just sort of bend it around because it is going to do that. So make sure it's going to be okay to bend. And then we're going to bring in our card and start sticking this down. So this is where I have to double check that we are doing it right. So let's grab our tape. I think we'll use this one. And we're going to add it onto this first tab. So you see, so any sort of construction, we always say this, isn't it? Recommend you use your red liner tape.
Absolutely, 100%. Such a perfect partner. You okay?
Yeah, I've lost a 3-in-1 tool. It's probably around somewhere. So I'll use the studio one.
Yeah,
just make
that's
sure
what
I
it's
put it
there
back.
for.
So what you want to do with this one now is put it up to that line there, making sure that this is about there because you don't want it to sort of overhang this part. And then if we just close this up and stick that down.
I'm so excited for this.
So you can see then that that is stuck onto that part of there. Then what we need to do is come in with a piece of, let me grab this one. I did have it in the brown, I'm trying to find it. I've got, oh here we are. So the next piece you need is 1/2 inch by 2 1/4, and then just mark it 1/4 inch and 2. You don't need to fold it, it just is going to show you where you're going to be able to add your glue to because we need it to stick onto there. So let's just go in. I think we'll go in with the smallest one just so that we know it's not going to stop our mechanism from working. So
I love this comment from Angela. She says, vibes without the memo, Becca. I don't need a memo to bring the vibes. I know.
I know. But Adam commented, didn't he, earlier?
I know.
We were like, there's always going to be at least one of us in animal print.
I know.
Between us, Anne-Marie, Kat.
Well, like
Rachel had it on yesterday, like.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do all love a little bit of animal print here on the team. And also, like, well, I said to you this morning, I was going to wear a dress. We'll just share with our lovely viewers. I just couldn't be bothered to iron it. And it really did need an iron. I couldn't have got away with it.
Yeah. So this panel here just needs to stick there so that this doesn't go any further onto there. And then all we need to do is add these two. And then that is the mechanism done.
Yep. Lots of people saying they've just realised what you're making. Yes, this is a continuation of Amy's Hobby Maker show on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch the first bit back, or you're just joining along now, you absolutely can do. Thank you so much.
So let's just take off.
He was using it.
Oh, was he?
Tabs.
Of course.
Here. So then all we need to do is fold these back.
Yep.
And then what you need, I told you that red liner tape,
it's
didn't I? It gets
ruthless.
everywhere.
It's
You need to
ruthless.
sort of close it up
Yep.
and then stick these down. So I think if we do that. There we go.
Oh,
and
that's
then
so
you can
cute.
see it will sort of sit like that,
Round.
which is why I said to decorate both sides, because it might be that you want to display it sort of open, but then you can still see some of the florals if you shut it like that. So all we need to do now is add some of our flowers on. So these are the ones that I coloured in ready for the Hobby Maker show. And all I did, I'm still getting used to all of the colours with the pens. So what I did, just go into your handbook.
Yep.
Have a look at the colours in there and just work with that.
Absolutely.
The florals are in there as to how you colour them in. So just have a play, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have a go.
Absolutely.
So
you don't
all
need to start with like perfect. You know, you can just practice first, can't you?
Definitely. So all we're going to do with these is just start to, in fact, let's put
Lots and lots of love for
this
these
one.
techniques. Paula McManus says, I love this card. I'm going to try and make one later.
Oh, please share it. We
Yeah,
love
please
to see.
do.
And then what you can do, just have a look to see how it's looking from inside as well. So let's add this onto here.
Michelle said she did a card like this for her cousin's 50th. It was Star Wars themed and the Falcon popped open. You could do this with the space theme with like the little rocket.
Definitely.
And, you know, you could have one with like a makeup like spilling out.
Oh, yeah. And once you've done a couple, you will start to think of so many different ways that you are going to be able to use these as well.
Absolutely.
So this one.
Emma on Facebook says she loves this demo. Angela says this is awesome, Amy.
Yeah. So what you can do, just shut it as well, so you know you're not, flowers aren't going to hang over. And let's just add a bit onto there, just so that we can.
What a fantastic demo.
Add in that one there. And then what you can do is put them at the back as well, if you needed to. So that's come off. So let's add a bit more tape. I would probably add your red liner tape with these as well, if I had more time. So let's add this one up here. And then we've got some of the leaves that we can add in as well.
Oh, Donna says it'd look good with the tools as well.
Yes, it would, yeah.
This is what I love about stamp shows, is the ideas that everybody has just...
Yeah, because they are so different, aren't they? You can really create such different cards with them all, can't you? Let's put that one there. There we go, so you can see that one's just stuck onto there. And then the last thing, I've got one of the butterflies from that set as well.
So cute.
So I don't know whether...
I quite like it on the top, on the front.
On the front?
Yeah, I do really like it there, yeah.
So let's add that one. And then we'll just put tape in the middle part so his wings still sort of fly out there. And then the other thing we've got, just stamping it onto that brown cardstock. Hope your day is as special as you are. So that's another stamp set I've used. So this is sort of combining 4 stamp sets, isn't it?
Absolutely, and that is the wonderful thing, is they all work together so well. Wendy Graham on YouTube says, love this demo, it's brilliant. Jackie on Facebook says, this is awesome, Amy.
So you can see you've got that gorgeous aperture on the front, but then when you open it up, you've got that sort of basket of flowers. And as I say, what I'd do is probably add a few more onto there, do some more at the back as well, and just really make it a really big full bouquet of flowers. But you can see it looks nice from the front, but then when you open it up and you've got sort of that mechanism as well.
So clever.
You can see the dimension that you are going to get in there as well.
So clever. Wonderful card. Thank you so much, Amy. Okay, quick recap. I know it's going to be a long show again. It's a stamping show, they always are. Okay, quick recap. Let's do the Win It Weekly first. For that wonderful Golden Oldies Festive Fun collection, we would like to know, like, share and comment, your answers to the following question. Which of the following animals cannot stick their tongue out? Is it A, crocodile, B, penguin, C, sloth? Okay, recap. What should we do first? Should we do the apron again? Let's do the apron again. A little fashion show. Okay, wait a sec. We'll do a really nice catwalk. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's give a little spin. The Hunky Dory crafting apron. Beautiful apron, 100% cotton. So it's absolutely no synthetic nasty fabric in there whatsoever. Really nice and quite long as well. I mean, I'm about 5'5", 5'4".
Yeah,
you
just
know,
above the knee.
Just above the knee. Absolutely great. Nice deep pocket sort of on the mid-range. Adjustable strap here, as you can see. Let's get a bit closer. There we go. Adjustable strap, so you can have that tighter or you can have it looser. It's totally up to you. Totally up to you. And again, nice long ties as well. So it fits, you know, it really is sometimes one size fits all is a load of rubbish, isn't it? This is genuinely one size fits all.
Yeah.
So it is absolutely fantastic, and it is just $12.99. It's a perfect Christmas gift to yourself, to your friends. Again, great for if you do craft fairs, shows, anything like that. Craft classes, just so great. And again, wonderful if you do heat embossing, glitter crafting, inking, anything. Beautifully modelled, Becca, says Karen. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'll pass on the details of my agency. And then, shall we have a little look at those stamps? Right, let's have a look at set one, the fundamental set one. 3 of your stamp sets. This is the one from the first demo with the background as well. So we've got your Just For Him with the jumper, the beer. Again, there's no reason why that can't be a girl's jumper or a girl's balloon. It's got all the tools, it's got the trainers, it's got the beer, and no fewer than 4 sentiments to a top lad. Birthday boy, it's a boy, and here's to you. Absolutely fantastic. Then you have that wonderful funky loops background that is just going to go with absolutely everything in your stash. We put the prices on everything for you, and we have the especially for her. So we've shown you the especially for him. This is the Girly Whirls version. You've got To a Little Princess. Hope your day is as special as you are. And it's a girl. You've got the unicorn, the dress, the birthday cake, the makeup items, the fairy wand. Absolutely wonderful on there. Absolutely fantastic stamp set. And then set 2 that Amy has just shown us is the 3 A6 stamp sets. Again, the fantastic background stitched trellis set for you, which does look phenomenal on everything. Backgrounds, plant pots, little squares and panels and borders. So good. Again, you can get your gems out and fill those in. You can get your liquid pearls out. Then we have the butterflies, bees and dragonflies. Absolutely jam-packed with 12 stamps. You've got silhouettes in there. You've got bumblebees, the wonderful big dragonfly, and 3, 4, 5 butterflies all in flight for you there. Fantastic. You cannot go wrong with a butterfly, and it hides a multitude of crafting sins. And then we have our fantastic flowers. 11 stamps in this set. They are all on mix and match as well. Any 3 for the price of 2. You're going to get your gerbera, your pansy, your rosebud, your foliage in there. Absolutely phenomenal range of stamps. And as we can all agree, coloured fantastically by Amy, who did just use that wonderful alcohol markers pens handbook to help her with that colouring on there. So it's absolutely fantastic set of stamps. Again, another one that you cannot go wrong with flowers. So your full set is $19.98, and you're going to get all 3 of those. We'll show you some more cards, and we'll go straight back in to the demo. So we'll just have a quick recap and show you some more samples. How good does this look?
This is stunning, isn't it?
Absolutely stunning autumn stepper from Lisa. Again, using that background stamp, colouring those to look like poppies. I mean, that colouring is just absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Really, really wonderful on there. So, so beautiful. Again, we've got another fantastic one by Natalia, utilising that as little border strips. It looks so good.
Such a clever idea, isn't it?
Faintly in there. We've got the glitter glue running along those sides, and then again all those florals peeping out from that panel. It's just a fantastic card.
And then that here's to you from the
just for him.
Yeah.
I know.
So clever.
So clever.
Yeah, love it.
Again, we've got this one with those elements in, all coloured beautifully. We've got some glitter glue on there with the mask. Fantastic. Gorgeous little sweet and simple unicorn card. But again, we've got that starry embossing folder. We've got those dies, bringing in all of those elements, and again, coloured fantastically. Another sweet and simple baby girl card using those flowers to make a wreath. It really is fantastic. You can go as elaborate or as simple as you want with these cards. It is absolutely great. I was like, oh, this is a really gorgeous, simple make. I say simple, but it's got those liquid pearls on there. Absolutely fantastic. And then actually I was like, sweet and simple? I don't think so. Look at this bad boy.
I love that. Who's
Look
made
at
that?
that.
Who's made that one?
This is Lisa's again. She has had such fun with these.
You can tell, can't you?
Oh
yeah,
my
that
goodness.
is phenomenal. I love it.
Phenomenal. And we've got this. I love cards like this. Just simple, beautiful. Lets the stamps do the talking on that background there. Oh, she said thank you, but everyone's samples are beautiful. They are. They absolutely are. This one's one of Kim's. I love that, how it just snuggles in there.
Clever idea,
So
isn't it? I like
clever.
that, yeah.
Love that. We've got this one with some bit of rainbow ombre, another one of Kim's lovely creations. We've got some pansies. Again, this one's great for this time of year.
Colours in there.
Very, very classic pansy colours, aren't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. And we've got this one as well, turning them into borders. Fantastic 8-pack. And again, you look at little A6 stamp sets and thinks, okay, yes, small cards.
How can I make that? Is who's done that one?
This is Jessica Farah.
That is absolutely stunning. How
Stunning.
good are our design team?
They're wonderful,
Like,
aren't they?
Looking at these samples, they are just phenomenal.
They-
I love them all.
They are honestly
So good.
so good.
So talented.
They really are. We've got this one with the gaming theme. Again, I think that would be I don't want to like put down to Wendy, but again, I think you could, this would be like one of those 15-20 minute quick makes.
Yes, yeah.
Just so, because like I say, everything does the talking, the backgrounds and the little games consoles, fantastic, aren't they? We've got this one from Natalia, using all those elements again, popping it on a bit of acetate for a bit of shine and sheen. Again, we've got that trellis in the background. We've got this one as well. I love this one.
I love this one as well, really.
So
yeah.
good. Isn't it great?
I think it's that pop of black again, like you said earlier, isn't it?
Yeah, really, really bold, doesn't it? And then again, we've got some more background builders as well. A beautiful 8x8, one from Jessica. And then we've got this last one, another one of Wendy's designs. A great little easel there. It was Jackie Bradley on the comments that said she loved the loops coloured. Don't they look great?
Gorgeous, don't they? And those colours, the orange with the blues, it just... Yeah,
really
but again,
good.
It would look so different, wouldn't it, depending
Pink
on...
and purple,
Yeah.
yellow and green, absolutely amazing. Stunning cards from the design team, says Michelle. They always amaze me. They really do
They're the
amaze
best.
us.
We're so lucky.
They're
aren't
so
we?
great. Amy, you ready for demo number 3?
I am.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite an adventurous one at 11:20.
Whoops.
When I came in this morning, Jess was like, have you got any like crazy ideas today? And I was like,
Yep.
yes, I have. Of course I have. So we're going to start off. It was a card I saw online, and it's almost like a stepper card, but they call it like a stage that we are going to do. So I'll show you it again. I'll put my measurements on the Hunky Dory my page so people can see them if they want to. But we're just going to start off simply to start with a piece of our colour block paper with the matte, and it is this silver. It's pink. And we're just going to come in and just create a background with these smaller dies, stamps even. So let's grab, if we do the flower and the heart, let's do it this way up so that we can put them together. And I'm just going to come in with our lipstick just to do these. So just making sure that one's not very good. Just making sure we're pressing down on them just to create your background.
I was going to say, I think it's your heart, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not. It's probably because I'm not. There we go, pressing down hard enough. So just going around. But you could see on the samples, couldn't you, how easy it is to be creating your backgrounds.
Oh, definitely.
Just from these.
Again, this is another great one. I was just thinking like, oh my goodness, you know, I'm going to be in the kids' party era soon.
Oh, you are.
And this is just going to be one of those that's going to be so great for those kind of things.
Yeah. And a lot of the cards you've shown as well, you can sort of make them and just have them in your stash ready to go, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, it's moved a bit. So let's just add a few more onto here and then we will cut this down for our border. But you can see how quick and simple it is just to create a pattern paper, isn't it?
Absolutely.
In seconds, just using those as well. So let's bring in, I've done it out of our, I'm always afraid to say it because I use it all the time, our duotone. Stop laughing. I'm all right, Lisa's not here, she won't tell me off. So this is our duotone. So this is how I've cut the template. So it's almost like a stepper card that we've got here.
With like a window,
so
yeah.
you've got the stepper there, but then you've got this panel here. And then all we're going to do is if you just put a slot in the back there.
Oh, it'll tuck in.
It will tuck in. And it will, because I did do before. Just make sure it's going, there we go. So we can just tuck it, and there is a score line on there which is on the template to show you. So it will sit, so you've got sort of this table effect on here.
Nice.
So we just want to decorate it up to start with. So I've taken some of our silver mirror and just done a frame just so that we can frame that on there. And then I've also just taken another piece because what I wanted to do it as is like a dressing table.
Nice.
So we need to put this in here as well. So we'll have to take it out to start with and put in our mirror at the back of our dressing table.
Robin Lee says, what's the name of this card, please? It is our duotone Matastic. Can we get a code for that, please, Jess? That would be awesome. She's on it.
And then if we lay it out flat and just put this one on, and then we can set it back up.
I'm sure as well the team will put the link in the comments as well. What's the code, Jess?
AS756.
AS756. But yeah, if the team could put the code in the comments, that would be absolutely awesome. Is it Jen? Oh, she's found it.
It is my absolute go-to,
Amy's favourite trusty card start.
Because you want to be able to see, because you can see both sides. So you can see there, you've just got the reflection of that sort of mirror in the background with the frame on. And then what I did start with is stamped out some of the dresses. And this is another option if you don't like colouring or things like that. There are ways that you can have the stamps and just sort of paper piece them. So we've got the final one here. So all I've done is just stamped it onto some of our duo design paper.
With stays on?
Yes, yeah. And then just cut on the inside of the line. So you just almost cut in onto the line, but just so you can only just about see it. I absolutely love paper piecing stamps.
Yeah, so clever.
And this would work perfectly with the jumper as well. You know, someone was saying about having the Christmas jumper. If you've got some Christmas papers.
Yes.
The duo design, it had like a Fair Isle patterning, didn't it?
We did, yeah.
So you could easily do this with those as well. But it's just nice sometimes to say if you think, I don't want to colour all of that in.
Also, it's not just the colouring. I would not be able to do these wiggles and polka dots this perfectly.
No, so it's nice that you've already got them.
Absolutely. Oh, they look so cute.
So we've got our dresses here. So I think what we'll do is attach them on the side here. So let's go. Let's put this one up here first of all. But we're going all out sort of girly card on this one.
Yes.
So, and then we'll do the dotty one at the bottom. And then on the other side, we will do the reverse.
Oh, that looks awesome.
We'll do the dotty one at the top. Put it out that way. And then the other one can go on the bottom there. So you've sort of got those dresses on the side there. And then we need some, let's cover this up, I think. Or should we leave it pink? I think we'll leave it pink actually and put some of our elements onto it. So what I've done ahead of time is cut out and coloured some of the elements. So we've got the cake, which is in the handbook.
Yeah.
Just use those exact colours. Then what I did with the lipstick is just stamp 3 next to each other.
Nice.
I didn't even mask it off, just literally stamped next to each other. And then we've got that champagne glass again, that is in the handbook to colour in. And then we've just got a couple of these brushes just to put on the table as well. So in order for these to stand up, all I did is created a tube like this. So this is 1 1/4, and then just mark or score at 1/4, half, 3/4 and 1, and then just make this sort of cube shape here.
Yeah.
And then I did a long one and then just kept cutting it down to the right size.
Yeah.
So you can see on the back here, we've got all of these ready to stand up. So let's take our tool and take the backing off, if I can get it. And this will, although it's going to be very 3-dimensional, it will fold almost flat. So let's go in first with our champagne glass, and we can put that. We'll put that one near the back just because it's going to be the tallest.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
So you can see now how it stands up on the table, and then we'll put the cake in front of it. So we'll have the champagne and the cake together, and then we'll do the sort of the makeup on the opposite side. So this one, we'll put the cake at the front here. So you can see they're already standing up on there. And then let's do the lipsticks. So they can go near the back there.
I feel like your daughter Lizzie would love this card.
She would love this card. Other than the champagne.
Yeah, obviously she's too young for the champagne.
She's probably like, yeah.
I know, yeah. Shami should give it a go, maybe.
It won't be long. Yeah, and then that can go. Put that to the side there.
It could always be a little bit of Bucks Fizz or 0%.
Definitely. And then we've got our brushes that we're just going to lay flat onto the table. So let's put that.
Oh, Karen Willis says, I haven't seen a stage card for ages. So nice, isn't it, to bring back something that we haven't done for a while?
Yeah. And then this one can go just next to it. Just hard to show it, isn't it? So there you've got your sort of your table with all your 3D.
So
and then
beautiful.
We will just put a panel. We can put a small panel down there. I was going to put it over there, but I think we'll just cut it down and just have a piece on that bottom part there.
This is just so good.
And then we need to find a sentiment that we can put on. So let's have a look. If we do it, let's just do a small border, just so we've got some of those florals on there. Is that about the right length? Yeah. So coming back in and then just taking a strip that we've got and putting that on the bottom. sure we've got. Trying to make sure we've got the right amount of space
pattern on there.
Each end as well, isn't it? Making
Of course,
sure we're lining
yeah.
it up with that one. There we go. So we've got that, and then we just need a sentiment. If I can find them, this desk is very, very untidy.
Absolutely jam-packed with all these goodies.
In fact, let's go in. They're all Christmas ones. Have we got the sentiment book in here? The shape sentiments.
Oh, I've got that. I'll just go and
thank
get
you.
it. Yeah.
I think we'll just add one of those into the front there. So you can see we've got the table. It looks so cute, doesn't it?
Oh, it looks awesome.
And then, thank you.
You're welcome.
There's going to be one in here that we can use. It's got to be this one, hasn't it? Especially for the birthday girl.
Oh, for sure.
So, I was going to use To a Little Princess and then realised that I'd put the champagne bottle on there.
Yeah,
so
it's definitely more of a slightly more grown-up girly card.
Yeah, we'll have to just change it up slightly. So this is from the big book of shape sentiments, and then especially for the birthday girl.
That looks great. Jackie Bradley says, Amy, all your demos have been awesome today.
We've got, so you can see you've got the dresses on the side there, and then just that dressing table.
Looks so good.
But the dimension you've got on there.
I think it looks so good that you've left the mirror on the back because you can see the items reflected.
Yeah, you can see those brushes, can't you?
It's
Yeah.
so clever. Fiona says, a card to keep, I would never throw this away. Oh, for sure. This is what they are, the special, special makes, aren't they? Thank you to everyone joining us. We've had so much love on the show. Thanks for everyone letting me know that you've treated yourselves. It always makes me feel good to know that people love the items. Amazing demo, says Lisa. Thank you so much. Okay, it really is time to wrap up. Next up on Hobby Maker, Anne-Marie is at Hobby Maker. Says tomorrow, but it's today, Jess. She'll be there at 2 p.m. with our Quirky Animals collection, and at 6 p.m. she's got a really fab Christmas blockbuster, but it's going to be a bit of a twist, isn't it? It's going to be a really fun countdown to Christmas show.
Yeah, it's going to be
really
good.
fun.
And the Quirky Animals.
And the Quirky Animals.
Love it. Yeah.
Very exciting. So that is 2 and 6 p.m. Next up on Hunky Dory TV, we can barely contain our excitement. Our new collection is packed with lions, tigers, crocodiles, and more, and we're absolutely nuts about it. That is so cheesy, Jess. Oh, it's Kelly. Okay, that's fair. Amy and Kat will be with you from 10 a.m. For that fabulous, fabulous show. Do not miss it. Thank you for everyone's love and likes today. It means the world. Have a lovely rest of your Thursday.